This sports segment is brought to you by our burritos in Dothan. Now, Kristen Jones with your Wdhn Sports.
What's up, Wiregrass? Thank you all for joining us. Rivalry week is now behind us, and it's now time for the conference championships. And after giving nearly every Alabama fan a heart attack in their last game, the Tide, they have locked in a spot in the SEC championship against a team they know all too well. For what seems like the 100th time in a row, it'll be the Dogs versus the Tide, as Alabama will square off against Georgia in their own backyard. And in the past few outings, it's been all Alabama, as the Tide on a 4-0 record against the Dogs in the SEC title game. And that's not even including a 9-1 record in their last 10 meetings overall. But this one kind of has a different feel to it. After it looked like Alabama found their footing midway through the season, the Tide have stumbled to a few wins as of late. And if we're calling it how we see it, they've looked very beatable. Ty Simpson has regressed. The offensive line still can't identify and pick up a blitz. And the running game continues to look as if I were lined up in the backfield. And they're going up against a Georgia team that is hungry for revenge after Alabama gave them their only loss of this season. While Vegas does have the Tide slightly favored in this matchup, many people say otherwise. There has been growing speculation that if Alabama loses this game, they could be left out of the playoffs completely. But according to the Tide's head coach, he's more than aware of the severity surrounding this matchup, but thinks it would be a crime if his squad is left out regardless of Saturday's outcome.
You know, you got a little bit of wiggle room probably, but not much. And I'm interested to really see what our team does here moving forward. I mean, that would blow my mind, but I know what you're getting at. That's crazy. And not saying your question is crazy, but just that would be unreal. You know, I mean, we're 10-2 and 7-1 in the SEC with all these ranked wins, and again, like some wins on the road. We got a more than a playoff caliber football team. There's not a question in my mind.
And will the real Ryan Williams please come to the front? It's been no secret that the Alabama superstar wideout has had a pretty pedestrian sophomore season. But last week, it took the cake. At the end of the Iron Bowl, basically, me and Williams, we put up the same stat line. The only difference was that I was sitting on my couch getting a lot less cardio. All season long, he has had a problem with drops, especially in some of the most crucial times. But the Alabama coaching staff says they aren't worried about it at all and will look to be more intentional at getting him some more looks. Now, over the past few games, Williams, he has been known to be Georgia's kryptonite, and that trend needs to continue if Alabama wants to come out on top. And while the Iron Bowl left a sour taste in the mouths of just about every Auburn fan out there, they did have a reason to celebrate not long after, thanks to the team officially announcing their newest head coach. And this one could bring a big change back to the Plains. The program welcomed its newest leader in head coach Alex Golesh. And for any of you who don't know Ball Golesh, he comes in as the former head coach of the South Florida Bulls, where he turned that program around in what seemed to be no time. During his 3-year tenure with the Bulls, Golesh, he has led the squad to a 23-15 overall record, including a 9-3 record this year. Golesh will be coming into an Auburn program with high expectations, but also many questions that still need to be answered, like how is he going to manage the starting quarterback position for next season? Will he keep former interim head coach DJ Durkin on as defensive coordinator? While he does have a huge amount of time to figure things out, the Tigers' new head coach is already making huge promises to this Tiger fan base.
What you're going to get from me, from our staff, and as we get rolling, our players, is the hardest working, toughest, grittiest program in the entire country. We're going to work day in, day out. We're going to find wins in every single margin we could find. We're going to be the most violent freaking team on the football field every single Saturday.
Now, sadly, that is all the time that we have for sports, but we're right back after this.